Hi guys, this is Mr. Assassin and I'm here today to review the 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 121. Now in this chapter we pick up where we left last time, and Garan is displaying overwhelming force and he's basically kicking everyone's ass. Now last time we left off when Merlin wanted to teleport Garan wanted to teleport Garan, and he simply phased out of her line of magic, and that means a few kilometers, and in the same second he stepped back in right behind Merlin. So he was ready to deliver a finishing blow to her, but that guy, what's his name? I keep forgetting. The guy with the iron mask. He steps in and he basically takes a blow onto himself and saves Merlin. Now because of him, Merlin actually has a few seconds to think of how she can handle this situation, and how it is portrayed to us is that she is trying to lie to Garan. But apparently Garan from the 10 Commandments is the truth, and you cannot hide the truth from Garan. If you try to lie to him, you will be turned into stone, and this is a power that was bestowed to him by the Demon King himself, a rule that was placed onto him. Now we don't know how the Demon King did this exactly, but it seems to be very strong, because Garan says that nobody can oppose or forfeit this rule. So everyone that lies in front of him will be turned into stone. Now I want to say that this is a thing about power level. Like if somebody has a bigger power level or magical level than the Demon King, that this rule will not apply. Same thing that happened in Bleach, if for those guys that are watching Bleach, when they attacked Aizen, their power levels were too low in comparison to Aizen, and nothing they threw at him worked. So same thing here. I think that if somebody has a bigger power level than the Demon King, these rules will not apply, but this is not the case right here, and Merlin is turned into stone. Now right from the beginning I was a little iffy about this, because Merlin did have a few seconds to think about how she could escape, and I hinted that this was her plan all along. Now Meliodas seems to know about this power of Garan, and he's trying to warn Merlin not to lie to him, but it is too late. She is turned into stone. And then this guy goes on a rampage, starts killing people. Meliodas releases his power, the magical bind that Merlin placed on him, whatever that is, we don't know for certain, but his power level jumps to 13,000, which is a lot, but only half of what Garan has in his depleted mode. And apparently he does some attack, some darkness attack from beneath the ground, and traps Garan in it. But of course Garan is not even scratched by it, but he states to Meliodas that you have fallen so far, meaning that he's drawing more of his power from the demon kind than from his human side right now. So Meliodas did some impressive attacks on Garan, but he didn't actually manage to land a damaging blow, and Garan simply cuts his arm off. Of course he reattaches his arm with the demon aura, and the thing is that they cannot defeat Garan. Merlin is turned into stone. Meliodas gets a spear through his chest and then a spear to the head, so it will seem that Meliodas is dead. And when I saw this, after turning Merlin into stone, when I saw that Garan killed Meliodas, I was sure that this is something to do with Merlin, that this is some kind of illusion. Now Garan tries to cut Elizabeth and Arthur, but the perfect cubes that Merlin has placed on them cannot be broken. And Garan even says that these are the secret technique perfect cube from the spirit world. So another thing it introduced to us, the spirit world, and we need to learn more about that. Maybe it has something to do with the goddesses, we don't know at this moment, but those spirit cubes cannot be broken by Garan. Of course, he's in a depleted form, so his magical power is at 0, and probably that's why he cannot break them. But he seems to be content with the damage he's done, and he simply leaves. And after he leaves, we see Gunther he shows up on the scene and he starts laughing. And that's when I was sure that neither Meliodas nor Merlin are dead, because when the guy with the iron face first blocked Garen's attack, I think that was the time when, because remember he's holding the door at his chest, and I think that was the time when Gunther fired something, because he was in close proximity to Garan, because of the guy who was holding Gunther to his chest, and he was right in front of Garan. So I think that's when Gunther did something and probably manipulated Garen's memories, and that's why he thought he killed Merlin and he thought he killed Meliodas. But of course we're probably going to see in the next chapter that neither one is dead, injured probably but not dead, and that this was Merlin's plan all along, to use Gunther to manipulate this guy's memories. So we do get to see some interesting things. We get to see that his power level, even in his depleted mode, is more than enough to finish everyone there, including Meliodas. We then get to see that besides the power levels, the 10 commandments have commandments bestowed upon them by the Demon King himself. So Garan is the truth, and we are going to get to see what the others are and what their powers are. So they're even more hacks than first perceived. Now we do get to see that even though they are so powerful, they can be manipulated, and Gunther manipulates them, and him actually. So I'm not sure what to say about that. It's probably because Garen's magic level is at 0, so Gunther uses magic. His strength, his entire strength comes from magic, because he's a puppet that has been infused with a large quantity of magic. So he uses magic, and since Garen's magic was at 0, he manipulated him. But who's to say when Garan is at full strength if Gunther's power will work on him? Maybe not. We're not sure. And we do get to learn about something about the spirit realm and the secret technique perfect cube that has been used before on the king's chamber. So all in all, a great chapter. It was a lot of fighting, not very much exposition, not very much character development, and now Garan is gone, and we're probably going to see the Sins try to reunite with Bam and King and try to formulate a plan to attack the 10 Commandments or stop the 10 Commandments. And I don't know how they're going to do that, because Garan just beat all of them, and Garan is just one, and he's not even the strongest of the 10 Commandments. So the other ones, not only do the 7 deadly sins, not only are they outnumbered, because 10 Commandments, 7 sins, so there's 3 more guys there, but they are stronger than the 7 deadly sins, and they have magical rules bestowed upon them by the Demon King himself. So now we're going to get to see what happens in the next chapter, but I'm waiting for the next chapter because I think there's going to be a lot more things explained in the next chapter. But all in all, a great chapter. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
Any rational society would either kill me or put me to some use.